Right, folks, Fanta here. This is MRL Racing, your midnight racing league. We actually race on a Friday night at 10 p.m. start time. Before we start, just like to say a big well done to Steve. Give everybody a pat on the back now for joining us. Whether you've been with us before, it's your first time. I was just thinking the other day there, we've been running this for, I think, if I'm right, but 2.5 years. So it's everybody that turns up, makes it happen, that keeps it rolling on. So rolling on is just we're about to do it. We have got a brand new season starting here. A brand new season, brand new championship. It's massive this season. 26 races over 13 weeks. Starting with round one and round two tonight for your MRL highlights here. As you can see, Silverstone National, the monza short, and we're in the wee Formula Rookie. What a car it is. We're getting right to the start line here. There's the green. Got Mod GSD, Killer, Savoury, Fanta, Scotia. Bit again, John Boy and Jukebox in. So 10 tonight, and watch me Fanta here. Cockpit start. I think Mod get a belter start there. Fanta get a belter start there as well. Some of the shots were a bit close up, they'll pan out soon enough. And chase view, you'll see that plenty tonight. That was excellent. I know it's not a real camera shot, but shows us the action. There is one new man, bet again. With John right behind him. Jukebox right to the rear there. I think he must have been right slow off the line, maybe just staying out of the road. Rod's way up front, then steering. Full Fanta up the third. Go on, Fanta sneaks right in there, and it's third by Foxy. Then you get G, Scotia, Savoury. Get used to my car liveries here, so Scotia in the light green. And Savoury. With a small bit of green in the top there. But it is into lap 2 Mod. Tiger, you're a Tiger Mod, number 5 there. Piling on the pressure early doors. Where are we? Was there somebody off there with Joggo? I just looked away there for a minute myself, but there's Beat again. And this was your start. Back to your start. That's what I'm to Jukebox here. Build out the grid. Knocking down marker boards over here. He's into the tactics already. Get rid of them for the drivers up front, but if you're a quality driver, you don't use the marker boards. Bet again's got John right behind him here, so see what happened with these two. Was it the first lap or second lap they had the wee incident? We're into lap 2 with Jukebox there. Into Cops. What happened here? Yeah, gets a running. Keep what you say, Paul there, but bit again gets on the curve there and just. Oh, there's just a clumsy contact there, and that puts John right into the barriers. And beat again into the grass here on the other side, and this is where you learn your trade there, how to get back on track and that, but that looks like a bit of terminal damage here for John Boy. But back up your leaders, lap 2. Steve side by side. That heading into Beckett's. And who can get the bit down early, getting up this Wellington straight. Still side by side here, Steve, looks as if he's got to drive. He's by the mod, all day into P1 there. Watch Steve. Picks over that left hand side there. Manages to take the corner okay. Just take a couple of entries into that corner at Luffield. The Steve still up front into lap 3 here. Currently watching Foxy. Just to be making a move there. There's a Scotia around the outside. On the outside of Savoury. He's got P1 on his car as well. championship champion for last season. And there's G, number 13. Oh, unlucky for some. And Jukebox, bring up the rear there, St John's, back to the pits of that. Again, as highlights here, we're firing into lap 5. Foxy's all over Fanta here. Gold cockpit. There's Fanta. Here he is. Yeah, not much fighting going on there. Just, Foxy loads of pace here just to swing by. And Scotia's got his eyes on Fanta there as well. The 70's all in the straight here. You see it again, coming out the pitch at the back here. Was a Savoury looking to get back at Scotia there, but I don't think he made that one stick. But not the Tiger. Back up with P1. Or is that a 7 that's on that car? That'll got a number 1. Flying into cops again. It's a short lap here. It's Silverstone National. Now Foxy's caught up with your top 2. Left Fanta kind of in the middle with the front guys and the guys at the back. No, I'm still there. But I think I do drift off a wee bit. Was that Foxy on the curb there? Yeah, he's moving over. Oh, he must have got a wee penalty there. Try to lift off. Oh, and I'm in the grass. On the curb. Somehow I'm through on Foxy, but let's rewind that back. You know, I do like my bit of rewind rather than stopping it and making other clips. It is shorter, doing a bit of rewind, so I didn't even need to tuck in there behind Foxy because he was slowing down for that penalty, I think. So I'm tucking in under Steve. Steve's tucking in under Mod. Steve got a wee bit of grass, and then I volleyed him too much. Fanta Neon's number 41. Foxy right behind me. The top 4. Behind that, Scotia, Savoury and G. And this was this chase view I was telling you about, not a real view, but I think I'll need to use it this season. We're in real cockpit. Lap 7. No change with these drivers up front. All behaving themselves so far. All good. He goes for a wee inside line, so Foxy go for the inside one. Still no room there. Everybody's got the boot down now. Lifted off. Foxy certainly wasn't. He's got a right good driving Fanta here. Look at the graphics here, look at him. See the back of the chassis and all that, it's lovely. Suspension. Well, how close do they get here? Who's going to give it up first into cops there? On Fanta, yeah, you have to not lay right off, but yeah, just give the corner to Foxy there. And tuck underneath and fight for another day there. Beat again, 75. Still in it, still charging away, only 20 seconds behind the leader, so great job. Jukebox, you see a minute, sorry, 43 seconds behind Jukebox is. Keep piling the laps in, guys. G as well, it is, so to go shut there. Might even get another wee bit of rewind and another clip for that one. I even missed it there. Right, G-bye Scotia. Still only 5 seconds separating this top 7. Heading into lap 11 it is. It's 29, 30 lap race here, so not even at half distance yet. Yes, goes around that outside again in the old air box in the grass. What's happened there? But yes, Scotia down the outside then, inside, he's by G. He likes that move, that's a couple of times he's pulled that one off. And here we are, lap 12, what happened to Jukebox? His leaders are coming up behind him. Oh, yeah, it's a bit oversteer there on that grass. Yeah, the car doesn't like the grass when you're not going straight. So, Jukebox well aware of what's happening in his race position here. As the car's through, then he'll get back on it and go for it. Here we go. On Foxy Steve, lap 16 here. This is where Fanta did drift off for that pack, and these three caught up with him. And Savoury. Is he through? No, no, oh, Fanta goes way there on. Fanta still had that one, but Savoury, yep. Through on the outside there. Again, you need the drafting to keep the pace up. If you get left yourself, you're in trouble, and that's what happens. 3's 4, fighting out for 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. And the cops, lap 17. Fanta, he's just using too much of wee bits of grass and that, you don't want to be there. He's watching for the back here. Just sizing up, seeing what's going to happen. You got a right good drive there. Up your leaders. And back with this bunch, look at him. Thought it was going to be two side by sides, but G's through on Scotia there. Yeah, the positions keeps just swapping about constantly at this Silverstone track. This is for G on Fanta here. Heading into lap 18. That was an woodcut there, down the straight. The leaders. Lap 19, we're just flying by these laps here. Keeping them short clips. So lap 19 mod, Foxy, Steve. Nothing in a second and a half between the three. There's just that cockpit posterior. He's falling off the back a wee bit at the top two there. But Fanta's not falling off the back of Savoury here anyway. Keeping him honest. Down that Wellington straight, any brick ones. In Luffield and Woodcote. Oh, in the mid-75 here, goes a tap at the back here, and his suspension went there right at the back. It didn't even get yellow or orange or red for damage, it just get all shadowed out with a circle and a line through it. Never seen it before, but yep, just totally broken. And he's struggling to get into the pits. So up here he does. Bit of Tiger and the Fox here. 1 and 2. So many shots, come on, this 4th, 5th and 6th here. And here's Fanta's in the pitch, you can see how much he's just trying to keep out the barriers. He keeps wanting to go right constantly. Get in there and get that damage fixed, get back in the race. He's going to have the biggest roar there, the Tiger or the Fox there. It's hotting up at the top there for the win. Hotting up here for the 4th place position. Oh, that's right, sorry, that was a replay there. G just catching Fanta there. Obviously nothing's meant, but contact it was, and I'm in the pits, and G drives on up to 5th. Savoury fourth, Scotia right behind him. Foxy pulling out to the right, Mod staying left. Great corners these, you can really mix your lines up. Foxy's down here, goes a wee bit wider and tucks right in, get on that accelerator early, and what a job he's done there on Mod. Doesn't need much of a drafting there side by side here before we even get to the start finish line and that. Foxy should have that all day into turn one. Two cops. Yeah, and he moves over, gets his top line, keeps his speed up. The Mod will get the draft here. Oh, a wee bit of come there for Foxy. We cut away. He's looking handy here, and now he's the one that's putting pressure on Savoury. But he's in the middle, Scotia's putting pressure on him. Drew Beckett's who's got the power down on this Wellington straight. Yeah, Scotia moves over against the draft for Savoury, so G could get caught out there a wee bit on the outside. Fanta still in the pits here, it's a massive damage stop. Foxy going on. I was going to say half a second up there, but it's not even near that. Yeah, and Savoury did take G there, Brooks it. Sorry, Scotia did take G there. Top driver 7 is up some great racing tonight, post action. Don't even like this all season. As I say, it's 26 races over 13 weeks. In this car we've got a condor practice. We always keep learning about it. Look at this. What way does he go? Does he go left way? Does he go draft off? Look, doesn't know, but yeah, he goes for Scotia. And now Savoury's going to find himself at the back of this fight. Is Scotia up front? Or is it G up front? Nope, Scotia. Is it go? How's he going to pan out? Don't know. Savoury, that was a lovely, lovely Savoury. Yep, 1 minute at least if G was going to go up front, and then it flips back. Go G to the back of this fight. Here's Bit again, just up front there. He's in position 7 at the moment. Been lapped with the top 2. No shame in that, I've been lapped plenty of times and lapped in this race. Had to get through the pits. And there's that jukebox here as well. Your top 2 coming through. And Mod, oh, daydreaming here, Mod's up in the P1 here, lap 24. So I'm doing a bit of daydreaming on these highlights. But it keeps it exciting, so Mod up to P1. Oh, and Scotia, he's run wide off. Want to run off area. Cut across grass, across curb. That puts G through. Well, just maxing the brakes down. Wasn't any contact for anything there. Look at this, lap 20. Can't believe it was got a 2-second lead now. I think this is us coming up to the end of this race here. The top 2. In Fanta, he's a lap down here. Already finished there, and yeah, how's it finished with you 2? So Savoury, Scotia, G. Yeah, also if Scotia moved up there as well. But again there, P7 Fanta manages to Somehow get by Jukebox as well with damage knocking through the pits, and don't happen to John Boy. Thermal damage, I think. And it is highlights, so the race is done there, but we have to scoot back and see this last move, last lap, last corner even. Savoury on G. And Scotia is a bit of a master. He's not a champion for nothing about dishing out last lap blues to people. He's done it to me before. He's just done it to G. There you have it. Lovely wee race for round 1 at Silverstone. Bring us home, Jukebox here. Well done, Jukebox. Here you go, round 2, moving on to Monza short. Comes right before you get to the first chicane. Variante, and then comes round a couple of corners. It rejoins after the Escari chicane, heading back down to Parabolica. Scotia, he's in pole position here. Mod's got his starts nailed there. It's a lovely start right into P1 ahead of Scotia with John Boy. Was that John Boy in fourth there with Foxy in third? Great qualifying with John there, and hats off for that one. Fanta, another great start. Fanta up to fourth. Oh, and John's off at the back of the grass here. G in front of him. Is that right to the back? Oh, G, but something's happened to G and Bet again there as well. He went to the back, now they're at the back, so catch up with that one later as we're heading into lap 2 here. Really short lap this one. We Mod, Scotia, Foxy, Savoury, right in the back of Foxy here. And Fanta down to 5th. He was up to 4th at one point, must have got a dodgy drive out in the last corner for the straight. This is a lovely wee section here. You've just got to brake as hard as you can and come off the brakes as early as you can and just carry all your speed round this section. Keep the revs up, don't lift off. Hopefully you're carrying about 70 odd miles an hour around there. And here comes Bet again. Oh, who's this? What is it? But that was G there. Who's that? Not very good shots at the start of this race, but we will recap on them, I'm sure. It's Scotia. By Mod. And again, 4 of these guys or whoever was up at the front racing, they juked it all race. And here we do get back to the start. So race recap here, right back at the start. Bit again, and oh, there's Van Buren, G that put out and just collision right at the start there. Don't see that very often. And heading into turn 1 right hand in. That's Steve we're watching from. Jukebox to the left, John in front there. Yeah, that's when he went on the grass there. His Jukebox get back. Yeah, he does. Oh, Jukebox over there, get underneath Steve. Yeah, back up front, lap 2. And was this a spinner? Oh yeah, that's a spinner. Still not sure who that was actually. Was it Jukebox? It's Jukebox. Yeah, so he moves out the road a bit again, coming through there as well, gentleman he is. Even taking extra damage against that second hitting the barrier there. Go back up here, he does. Scotia, Savoury, Mod. Oh, sorry, it's Scotia, Foxy. Mod and Foxy's round the outside here of Parabolica. I think we'll still come out side by side here. Mod's looking handy here, tucking in. Again, Savoury left out on the right hand side here. Mods get over to help him out there and push him along. But again, look, for some reason, Scotia still managed to hold on to P1 into lap 4 here. Oh, they're getting close together. Oh, no, there's a heel tangle. Boom, off Scotia into the barriers there. That's got to hurt that one. Again, I think that was terminal damage. Yeah, they just get close. See what happened. Oh, that's just an unlucky one. Yeah, maybe we'll learn the lessons for racing through this championship about where the wheels are when somebody's just that wee bit more in front and your wheels get tangled like that. It's a no-go area. So yeah, Scotia looks like terminal damage here. It was a high contact with the barrier. So let's recap. Savoury up front, lap 4. Mod's time to have a go up front again. Yeah, it's lap 5 here, plenty of laps to go, so as long as you stay in touch with each other, you don't need to be sitting out front, leading all the time in this car. When you do get a chance to go in front, you do want to pull away in. What Mod's trying to do right now. You're Fanta in 5th right behind us as well here. Your top 5, 6, 7, all the straight there. Mod takes it first into Parabolica this time. And it does seem to be the man that's just on the inside more than the others that gets the best drive, as Foxy does there. He's undecided where to go, he goes under this Mod here. Again, the last time Mod went to the other side where Savoury was, and the two of them flew right into turn 1, but this time Mod holds on to P1 there. Steve's having some of it as well, he's come right in amongst it here. Now Foxy's got to keep a wee eye on his mirrors now, and so is Steve as well, he needs to keep a wee eye on his mirrors because Fanta's right there. Jukebox just heading to Parabolica there as well. He clipped for lap 6. Oh, look at this, we've got 4 of them now. Look at Steve, he's not on the road. Well, let's take Steve comes for last. Steve first. Well, on the brakes there, super late on the brakes, off them early, and oh, there's another wee nudge, puts him up there, loses a bit of grip. It was that Savoury. That was a wee nudge, I'm coming through there. Let's see that again. That was a lovely move with Steve up to first there for the 5th position there. Yeah, and it's not wheel on wheel, it's like when that wheel goes into the side pod. That's when it's uncomfortable. Oh, Steve down to 3rd there. Wow, Steve. Unlucky. And there John on the back. On the grass, he likes that on the grass out there. As it Savoury, can he actually pull a few seconds out and get away? That's the thing, you can't get away yourself. There's a group of cars behind you. Oh, and just Fanta and Steve come together there. Wasn't he ready for that one there either? Like Steve is ready for it. But yeah, damage again for Fanta in the second race. And Steve does wait. And we let G get through there. And I can let you know at this point, I was like, whatever Steve does, I'll maybe do the opposite. Or copy him. And alright, we're coming back to this one with me and Steve. It's Steve right on the outside there, flying, then realises he's not getting going, and I think he just goes to try and move on the mod, and he did say he didn't always there, so fair play, sticks hands up. This is him. I was like, where's he going? And then he takes a late dive in the pits, and I go straight on. And really close racing in this car. It's going to be a great championship, so it is. Flip-flopping about. You have a go, I'll have a go, as I said before in my commentaries. Mano, toe-to-toe, all that. Again, John still up in fourth here, so he's doing great. Bit again in 7 as well. So Fanta does come into the pits this lap, and beat again goes flying through up to 6. And Jukebox charging on as usual. Trying as fast laps as he can. That's what it's all about when you come into league racing. That's not all about being at the top all the time, as usually I'm never at the top anyway. It's about just getting that car up to pace, and when you do make mistakes, how to react to them quicker and cut them out and make less of them. Foxy knew last season loads of mistakes, and when Foxy doesn't make mistakes, this is where he gets himself up in P1. Oh, there a wee rub on the grass there, better keep a chit chat down, don't want to talk him into the barriers. So where's Steve? Steve's in 7th here. Yeah, Fanta's still quite a bit behind there. And we've got some lap cars involved here, so I'll try and keep you right with all that. What's for position and what's not. So again, Fanta's a lap down here. Beat again's coming through. And Foxy, he is in P1. Savoury's behind. And Mod, your top 3 fighting out for the podium. Lap 12. When Foxy goes wide and Mod, I don't know what he's doing there. Just, he must have thought there was somebody close to him there, trying to stay inside a wee bit too much. Now it's Savoury. Up top. You'll be loving it up front with a bit of free air, clean air. With Foxy charging on down the inside, right into parabolic as hard as you can take it. I don't know if G maybe had to lift there or something, I don't know, but sorry, Savoury. Savoury was just letting him go in. Now he gets a tow. Laps are flying by with these 3, lap 15. John still in 4th behind there with G in 5th. Beat again 5th and Steve 7th. So again, I'm not a betting man, but if I was to bet in this, I'd probably lose my money all day. I just don't know who's going to take this first, second, third tier. But is it Foxy into Foxy makes it into turn 1 first there? Owen. He was really on it there. Manages to hold it. Oh, John. Great drive here. Lap 16 in P4. The G behind you. All these things you need to start dealing with to get you back up into the fight. And that's Steve. I don't know if Steve maybe a lap down on these guys, so I think Steve, when he comes through, he'll just be maybe unlapping himself. Here we go again, top 3 with Mod. Looking well handy on the outside there, but still Foxy. He holds on to it just now. Oh, where's Mod going there? Just going to get out of the picture, but manages to somehow keep out of the barriers as well. And we do a wee bit of rewind here. I think Foxy just maybe put him off a wee bit. We're going a wee bit too tight. Savoury, oh, he just keeps out that barrier there. Well done, Mod. And Savoury just minding his own business, flies up into P2. G, he must have got by John as well. There he is. So 3 battling for the top. To the back line for fourth and fifth. And he beat again, just maxing out his laps, getting used to this car. He'll come alive next couple of races, I'm sure. Again, cheers for joining. Beat again. And jukebox when he can make it. He comes into Parabolica. Yeah, you must have a few car troubles there because you see over the engine there is just that. You pressing that pedal, jukebox? You have a look at your dead zones because I think you could maybe have the same problem I had. Driving with the brakes on. Here we go, we start delivering some more shots to make it more exciting here from John Boy there. Got a side TV pod shot. And this is for position on G in front. D just staying out the road now. But Fanta isn't far behind, Steve here I think. Getting these two side by side, fighting for fourth and fifth. Yeah, G just a lot more confident under the car with that one. And hopefully John Boy knows that his Steve is a lap down, it's not for position, so he could have let him just go on or whatever up. You get used to that with your map and your dots. We are into lap 21 here. I don't even know how many laps we've got on this one. We have got 32 laps, I believe, so 11 laps to go after this one. Oh, there's contact here, it's like G and John. Oh, there's a, he must have spun him and Steve's involved as well. So again, this is where John Boy needs to, when you make a mistake, you need to, boom, 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 there's no reset button allowed here, so you've got to find your reverse as quick as you can and just back on that throttle, back to the track. That's B again, up to fifth. That's a great result. Not a result yet, mind you. And this was it. That was a wee bit of contact there. Just tips him into that entry barrier there, right at the corner on Steve. No way to go. Steve beat again. Come on, I keep seeing beat again, bet again. It is beat again. Top three. Parabolica. Lap 24. Wow, it's like Groundhog Day every lap here. Great stuff. Okay, John, it must have been kind of thermal damage for John. I don't know if he's back to the pits or that, but something down the order. And Steve and Fanta end up unlapping themselves on him. So Steve's up to 6th, Fanta 7th. I'm looking at the times there, and it looks as if, what is it, a couple of seconds between the two, and nothing between your top three again. Well, 5 laps left here. How's this going to pan out here? Oh, there's bit again. Beat again. On the gravel, running wide. I think I was trying to get a better shot of that, but running wide he was. G up to 4th. I don't know if G was in 4th before that, but yeah, it's a full spin. Back round the other way. Yeah, and he's pretty rapid there getting back on track. Well done. My earlier day I would have spun round the other side and right into the barrier on the other side probably. The mod. Somehow leading the charge. something's got to give with these three. You just seen how close Fanta was to stay there. And this is a proper shot at Paul. Paul is his name, maybe start just calling him Paul. But beat again, spinning round, and the other way. Good car control, back on track. Not pushing too early with some wheels on the grass, and realised there was guys coming through there as well. But here we are, mods, he's used this him. Oh, I was going to say, is this him pulling out your stretch and you just oversteers in the barriers? Massive crash here. You're top two, and I knew something had to give there. Foxy through. Oh, Foxy rubbing his hands all day. I think we do get a good couple of shots of that one. There's a spectacular crash here. So what happens here? Mod, brake, comes off. Yeah, maybe come off the brakes a bit late. Running wide, must be dusty out there. And we go for a bit of slow-mo, and he tries to correct it, but it's already gone. He's front right into the wall, into the barrier. Spins around in. Savoury, absolutely nowhere to go there, but it looks at it. I know Savoury does like a crash, but yeah, obviously couldn't avoid that one. There's some body parts on the racetrack. And we get more shots of this. This be Savoury. Yeah, there's absolutely nowhere he can go there. Great crash, but always say, look at the graphics and that, and you see the cars together. Quality. Only quality for me, because I'm watching seeing Fanta come dodging the body up there of the cars. One going left, one going right. Jukebox in the grass, but it looks at there. I think Steve could have been a wee bit damaged for the contact on John, so I knew again, one of the times that I knew I should have had him. Let's see. Maybe giving it away there too much. I'll just tell you, yes, he managed to hold on to it. But Foxy ends up with a 10-second lead up front. Getting into lap 29. Mod into the pits as well there. Just a couple of laps to go. Must have been really bad, or else he would have carried on. I think Savoury carried on. Oh, and is this Fanta? And yep, Steve and Fanta get by Mod as well, so after our incident at the start of the race, actually pans out. And bit again, oh, what happened to bit again? Sorry, excuse me, bit again. He's in the pits as well, so that's why we're up to the 5th and 6th there. That's why you keep going. Just let this man lap 32. It's for the final lap here. We can run down, we've got Foxy, G, Savoury, Steve, myself, Fanta, then Mod. Jukebox is 7th. He kept going as well, and that's the 7th place there. Here is your winner. Here at Monza Short, MRL Racing. And G in 2nd. He loves his wee wiggle. He's going to go cross country. No, keeps in the tarmac. As with no lights to flash, we need to give it a bit of a wiggle, come across the line. And Savoury. Mod, he's actually a lap down on Savoury there, so Mod is actually finishing 6th there. Steve and myself already finished 4th and 5th. So brilliant guys, that was your MRL Racing highlights. The PlayStation 4 for Project Cars 2. It was a great start to the championship. Sure it'll be even better the more it goes on, so cheers for watching. Hopefully you can tune into the rest of them. And catch you next time for Hockenheim Short and Donington, the wee Donny and Hockey Short. The next one, I'm off to get a bit of practice of that just now. Cheers guys, catch you next time.